Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Daita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya participate in glorifying Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Srila Prabhupada and all our Acharya always says that Bhagavan belongs to his devotee. So when we glorify Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, we are glorifying Srila Prabhupada's Mahaprabhu. Sripad Varsana Maharaj is Mahaprabhu. We should not endeavor to see Lord Chaitanya personally, individually, then we will be deceived. We should see always that he belongs to Mother Sachi, Rani, Mother Vishnu Priya, Advaita Acharya's Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu's Mahaprabhu, all the ISKCON temple Prabhupada established, Nityananda Prabhu's Lord Chaitanya. So that's how Nitai Gaur deity was installed. So we should always take the perception or the glasses of a very intimate devotee of Lord Chaitanya, so we can see Lord Chaitanya in their mood very nicely. Please join together to invoke the mercy of our spiritual master Srila Prabhupada and Guru Parampara and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Om Vajnana Divyandasya Jnanandjana Salakaya Chakshuramitamena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah Sri Chaitanya Manavishya Sthapitam Jena Bhutale Sarupa Murati Satantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuddha Parakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatam Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadhaitam Sarvadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Raghunatam Shri Vishakam Vitamscha Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swamini Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sundavadi
Namo Vaishnapadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Namine Namo Gaura Kishoraya Saksharagya Murtaye Viparam Varasambade Padam Bhujayate Namah Namo Bhakti Nodaya Satir Anandanamine Gaura Shakti Sarupaya Rupanugavarayate Gaura Vibhava Bhumestami Desta Sarjana Priya Vaishnava Sarvabhauma Sri Jagannathayate Namah Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubheva Vaditanam Bhavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Sirupasi Sanatana Bhattara Gunata Sri Jiva Gopala Bhattara Saragunata Namo Bhavadandaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Name Gaura Namah He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostate Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Abrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vrindai Tulasi Devai Priyaya Keshavascha Krishna Bhakti Pradevi Sadhavata Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare.
First of all, I like to beg apology in front of lots of senior devotee, Achyutananda Prabhu, Sripad Bharsana Maharaj, all the Prabhupada's disciples. So, because I was told Srila Prabhupada sometime asked the younger to speak, so with that attitude I would like to beg your mercy and please with your mercy and Srila Prabhupada's mercy I will be able to glorify how Srila Prabhupada and our Acharyas established the truth, fundamental principal truth of Sri Chaitanya Dev. Generally in this world, whenever we talk about God or Supreme Personality, generally they gather together in the church or somewhere to glorify because He is God. Why you are here? Well, because I am servant. What are you supposed to do? I am supposed to serve. All this idea is very good. But one point I hear Srila Prabhupada says, so long you haven't developed little love for Lord, all these doubts and all this contamination will be there. Therefore, I can't request the senior devotees, Maharaj, but other devotees, I'm actually requesting myself, try to see Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu through His merciful nature. This is His inheritance, Shabhav. Bhagavan, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the most merciful, most affectionate, most lovable. Anything and everything that anybody ever wanted to be completely feel happy, that is Him. If we can see Him, that merciful embodiment, then possible Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will give mercy through His devotee. Devotee's mercy means Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mercy. Then possible that I will be able to understand some aspect of His divinity. Otherwise not possible. Just to know the truth, fundamental principle, we know from our Acharya Srila Prabhupada explained, Sri means possessor of all six opulences. Krishna, Sri Krishna, Kri means Many meaning is there, but he generally means absolute truth, who has eternal existence, eternal reality. That eternal reality, absolute truth, has an eternal personality. That eternal reality who has a personality also is the center of all attraction and is embodiment of condensed form of bliss, that every body, including Bhagavan, supposed to be in existing, except the conditioned soul that they find suffering due to their misuse of free will. But this is what absolute truth we hear. That is very nice. Fundamentally we must know. But we must seek the Bhagavan's internal nature. You know, in Navadvip, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, I have a loud voice. In Navadvip, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu saw a big Mayavadi group. They just don't want to, they're very offensive. They think, if you talk, well, don't talk to the Mayavadis, I don't really know. But generally they think God has no ear, no eye, no leg, no body. Even Mahaprabhu expressed that Prakashananda Saraswati is cutting me, different part of my body, every time he talks. So they're very offensive. So Nimai, a little boy who was so merciful, because his merciful nature, if we can search out, we will fall in love with him. Then Radha Krishna becomes automatically there. Srila Prabhupada Saraswati Thakur, famous verse, you all know, you can repeat with me. Jatha jatha gaura padara binde binde bhakti krita punya rasi tatha tatha sarpati ridhi akasmat Radha padambuja sudhamburasi. Srila Prabhupada Saraswati Thakur says, the highest, if you ask yourself right now, what is the highest object of you, even sense enjoyment, what do you want? A most beautiful girl or most handsome boy? Most delicious ice cream? Or whatever. Some kind of cheese sabji or something. Whatever sense object you are looking for, if you trace the origin, just like in a morning walk in France, this Jaiva Prabhu asked Prabhupada, well, I'm not attracted by Krishna when I see that. Prabhupada said, are you attracted to anything? Say, oh yes, I like girls, I like flowers. So good. Then trace where is the origin of this. Where is originating that how much beautiful that source will be. Then you will fall in love with Krishna. So same way, if we search out anything we are attracted, anything we think we want to have, if you really search out, you will come to Krishna. But that form of Krishna is not the highest. The highest form of Krishna is manifested by Srimati Radhika. Highest object of enjoyment, highest object of vision, highest object of touch, form, anything that we can imagine. If we come to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu under Srila Prabhupada's guidance, then this verse is explaining that after accumulating many pious activities since time immemorial, Jatha jatha gaura padara binde, if you have accepted the lotus feet of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, those who accepted Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's lotus feet, you must have 4 things. Right now you can check. See if you have it. If you did not get it, Sripad Varsana Maharaj has it, you can grab from him. By the way, I want to say, the lotus feet of the Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is not in the sky or is not in some form or any places. Even though he is in the deity and the form, but conditioned soul does not have access. I don't have access. But that lotus feet is in the heart of those great souls, sadhus, they are holding the lotus feet of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. If we hear from them, if we serve them, yes, from their heart will enter through our ear to the heart. This is how. And if you got it, then see if you have these four symptoms. Ashoka abhaya amrita adhara tumara charana daya tahate ekhano vishrama lobiya charinu bhavera bhav. First thing will come, all your lamentation will be gone. You know lamentation? Most of the people in this world don't know what is lamentation. They don't. They think. Lamentation means, depression means, like if you have a attachment to a sense object. I'm not going to disappoint, I know you have come to hear about Lord Chaitanya, but I have to have some foundation. Whatever attachment you have in this world, when you are disconnected from that attachment or divorce or some death or something will definitely separate you. You will feel depressed and you lament. Oh, he was nice, she was nice, this, that goes on. Or if you are expecting something, you focus in a goal and you don't meet, then you also feel depressed. But this is not real lamentation. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu speaking. He quotes this in Bhagavatam, 10th canto 51 chapter. Varam Vrinda Rajase Sarvan Kaman Dadamite Mam Prashanna Jana Kaschit Nor Risi Shochitam. You will never lament if you come to this point, accepted the lotus feet of the Lord. What is that lamentation? Not talking about these two. These two lamentation, they have so many PhD counselors, psychiatrists, psychologists, whole day night they are bugging you. Seminar going on all over America, even Alachua sometimes. So we are not talking about this lamentation. The real problem is not these two. The real problem is, say for an example, I am going to use Damodar Prabhu. He likes to make money, right? Good. If I ask him, what do you want in life? A big island, you got a helicopter, you got your all friends, got their lifetime retirement with all the food you want, prasadam.
20 girlfriends.
20 girlfriends. Sorry, no, don't take it personally. Everything he wants, he got it. Now if I ask him personally, what are you going to do? You just got up from bed. What are you going to do?
I'm going to go on a date in my Ferrari, Hawaii,
Good.
and I'm going to enjoy the ocean breeze. I'm going to go
Good.
surfing.
Then what?
Then I'm going to have a first-class dinner.
Then?
Or no, breakfast, I'm sorry.
Then what are you going to do?
All fresh fruits.
Then what are you going to do?
And then I'm going to go hiking.
Then what are you going to do?
I'm going to enjoy the scenic overview of.
Then what are you going to do?
After that, I'm going to walk my pet kangaroo.
Then what are you going to do?
And then I'm going to go to the zoo.
Then what?
And then I'm going to take a ride in my helicopter with my 20 girlfriends.
Then what?
Then I'm going to jump off the helicopter and enjoy skydiving.
Thank you. He tried his best. But you know, the disease is not this. Disease is, there is a voidism. In Bhagavad Gita, chapter 4, verse 10, Prabhupada writes, everybody is born with 3 attachments. We are negligence of spiritual life, fear of spiritual individual identity, and frustration causing voidism. The biggest lamentation, biggest problem of the soul is the 2 diseases, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Thakur says. One is always hankering for sense enjoyment, because there is an emptiness in you. I don't mean the devotees, I'm talking to myself. Those who are already advanced devotees, I'm not talking about them. Those who are just joining, or 99.9% people in this world, they have an emptiness within their heart. Because they are opposed to Krishna is looking this way, they are looking on the opposite. That creates a vacant emptiness. This emptiness you can never remove. That's why every time I ask him, he has to do something. Why he has to do something? He is not happy. He is trying to figure it out some way to fill up that gap of vacant feeling. He doesn't like it, even though he has everything. So he always saying, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. You do not need to do anything. Loving service of the divine couple is such ecstatic. They do not seek for anything except service to the servant of the servant of the servant. Because of this, more servant, you get more benefit, more happiness. That's why we always seek for Bhaktir Bhakta Jana Priya. So, because this emptiness lacking a big time in every soul's heart, ask yourself, if you are really honest to yourself, you feel this. You feel vacant, you feel like you need a company, you need this, you need that, you need, all the time. In Golok Vrindavan, nobody needs anything. They only engage 24/7 loving service to the divine couple. Nothing else. They only want service, service, service. But here service gives pain to the body. I need to rest, I need to do this. We do not have experience. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur says that we do not have experience like for a rich man. If he, every time he donates, he gets 10 times, this man will be donating all the money he has and he gets 10 times more, he will keep on donating. Why? Because this is what the spiritual view is. Here I come to temple, if I have $1,000 and I put this in the hundi box, guess what next moment? I ran out of my money now. I have to go back to work. Some kind of feedback comes. It is not proper. But in spiritual world, 100% satisfaction all the time to all the devotee, including the sand, dust, to the grass, to the creepers, everything. This is called harmonious living. When everybody is self-satisfied in their loving service to the divine couple, then everybody is very nice to each other. Because they live for that company, where everybody is completely nice. This is what Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has come to give. And the highest perfection of that is manifested by Srimati Radhika. That is what Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to give. So, in Mahaprabhu's understanding in Tattva, we always chant Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Sivasadi Gaura Bhakta. I'm going to just, because we chant this every day, I'm just going to give a little brief. Last time I mentioned also, but some devotee asked me if you can just mention a little bit. Whenever we chant, first of all, you already know it, but also I'm telling this, I feel awkward in front of a lot of senior devotees, but especially Maharaj. When we chant Harinam, we don't chant Harinam. We serve Harinam and always chant your spiritual master name first. If we do not chant under guidance, we will not get the result. If we want the result of holy name. So when we chant holy name, first we can chant Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pucharini Nirvishesha Sunnavadi Pashtata Nishatani. Prabhupada, under your guidance I am serving. You want me to serve the holy name, I want to serve. In this mental attitude, then we chant Panchatattva mantra. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Sivasadi Gaura. We should always keep in mind Sri Krishna Chaitanya. This word is the most fascinating, but in a shorter version, he is the embodiment of unlimited, infinite ocean of nectar. Srila Prabhupada says, you come, when you chant this name, you come to that ocean, you can have a three way to live in that ocean. Either you can swim, or you can
sink, drown,
or
float.
Very good, you heard it, Prabhupada said. Very good. Prabhupada said, this is so nice. In another lecture he said, don't stay on the surface, go down. So it's very nice. It means you drink, you are completely drunk in ecstasy. This is what Prabhupada wants. So when we chant Sri Krishna Chaitanya, we should immediately think that Srila Prabhupada is taking me to that nectar of ocean. You can visualize, imagine. In Holland, he said, you can imagine you have the most precious thing in your heart, the Krishna, and you serve him. And then at the end he said, but this is not imagination. But that's all we have access, we have to imagine. So Prabhupada says that, imagine. So he said, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the embodiment of all rasa. And he has a two manifestation. He is the ultimate object of all senses. Even the pig is eating stool, the perception of enjoyment that some taste is coming is a reflection of his body. If there is no Krishna, there is no enjoyment of anything. And any sense, even touch, you want to hug a devotee, you touch something, cold, hot, or ice cream, whatever you enjoy, any touch, it is all coming from Sri Krishna. Maharaj very nicely explained this morning how he saturates all the elements of the entire spiritual world. Then it reflects to this material world. Just like a sunlight reflects to a mirror and produce burning quality to a paper, right? So material nature produce the material sense enjoyment from the spiritual world, something like this. How would we then, while I'm speaking, you may think, how would I have access of the spiritual taste so I can give up material? Srila Baladev Vidyabhushan Thakur explained that in origin, Lord Krishna also had this curiosity question. He was trained by Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur in Vrindavan, very well trained. He's our founder Acharya of this Gauriya mission. He wrote Govinda Bhashya. So that time, he quoting Srila Jiva Goswami Pads, who is couple Acharya before, just like Lord Krishna, one time he was sitting. The whole world is enjoying the pleasure they get because of me. Even a father loves to hold the child. This affection because Krishna. If it is not there, not possible you could exist or enjoy any enjoyment. I would request everybody to repeat one thing with me. Oh, no, wait. Srila Rupa Goswami Pad says like this. Why this universe is famous? The verse goes, the commentary on that verse, Vaikunta Janita Vara Tatravi Madhukuri Rasat Savada Vrindaranya Udarapani Ramana Tatravi Govardhana Radhagundam Ihapi Gopalapate Prema Amrita Plavana Purjadasya Virajito Viveki Nakaha. Who is not intelligent? Srila Prabhupada gave a first class purport in that sloka, and all the Acharya gives the commentary on this. So Srila Rupa Goswami Pad, who originating this verse, he is explaining what is the value of this universe. Do you know? Because of India. What is the value of India? Because of Vrindavan. What is the value of Vrindavan? Because of Brajavasi. Now please repeat. What is the value of Vrindavan?
What is the value of Vrindavan?
Because of Brajavasi. What is the value of the Brajavasi?
What is the value of Brajavasi?
Because of Radha Krishna.
Because of Radha Krishna.
What is the speciality of Radha Krishna?
What is the speciality of Radha Krishna?
They have the most unparalleled, unprecedented, every moment new and fresh, a tremendous attraction mutually towards each other. If that attraction between Radha and Krishna was not there, there would not be any discussion today or any existence of material world or spiritual world or anything. Because that tremendous attraction between them exists and they are eternally attracted for each other, is the origin, seed called Kama Bij. Whoever got Gayatri Mantra, this is how we chant. The origin of everything started creation. Lord Krishna himself thought one time, every elements in this world are enjoying because of me. I wonder, do somebody has a sympathy? You know, sympathy means you feel for somebody else. Who has a sympathy for me? I am self-satisfied, but I want to also enjoy. The moment he thought, from Padma Puran it is explained, that from his left side, embodiment of condensed form of bliss, so beautiful, just rushed to manifest. And with beautiful smile, rushing towards the Lord. Lord was so amazed. Wow, who is this? So beautiful, attractive girl. She has so much raga. Raga means passionate love. And she is running towards me with all unlimited pleasure, idea to satisfy me. Krishna was thrilled and happy. Wow, somebody has so much love. I never could imagine. Because that embodiment of pleasure potency, who had a raga, began word with ra, and dhavati means running after to please the Lord. So dha, that's how the origin name Radha appeared. This Bhagavan Krishna and Radha's union manifested their feeling through their effulgence. So Bhagavan Krishna manifested what color? Blue. Why blue? It is the condensed form of intimacy, amorous love. Bhagavan also. Why you feel like to hug or have intimacy feeling? Mother to child, man to a lady? Because Krishna desired. Then Srimati Radhika appeared and he was very thrilled. Prabhupada writes very interestingly in the purport, third canto, that sometimes Krishna has a two hands, and then one time when Rukmini was fainted, he embraced him with two hands, but she has a little dart, so he extended another hand to take the dart off. And then she was like, her shari was falling off, so he extended another hand. That's how Krishna expands many hands, if he needs to. So originally two hands, but all the other hands, million hands, the Nishingadev has many hands also. This all thing comes as it requires, secondary. But original form is two hands. So that's how it's very like scientifically Prabhupada explained. So this divine couple has the most attraction for each other. We should look for the mercy of Lord Chaitanya. Wow, what got to do with this? Whatever view you see, for an example, if I introduce you, this is Miss Universe, Mukunda Prabhu, this is Miss Universe. He is looking at Miss Universe. After half an hour, and he's starving, he's thinking, is that Miss Universe, you're supposed to be looking at her for the whole life or something. He's bored already after 15 minutes, half an hour. Why? Because it's dead matter. Try to understand, this is practical. But gopis, they saw Krishna for 4,320,000,000 years staring at Krishna. Still could not satisfy their eye. They want uninterrupted forever. And what about Srimati Radhika? She is the cause of Krishna's ultimate beauty. She is the cause of Krishna's ultimate lila madhuri, flute madhuri, venu madhuri, prema madhuri. No one is parallel to her. She is unparalleled, beyond everybody can even imagine. When she unites with Bhagavan Krishna, not unite like a man and women, they don't have a lust. Just out, that tremendous attraction is automatically there. Not like you meet with your husband or wife after half an hour, 1 hour, your feeling is gone. This is not spiritual attraction. This attraction is uncontrollable. They have an uncontrollable forever attraction. This attraction, Bhagavan enjoy and Srimati Radhika enjoy. In their culmination, when they come to such an extreme exchange, then it is called Mahabhav. Anurag means uncontrollable, new. Can you look at your thumb? tell me after 10 minutes if you are not bored. You know, Prabhupada writes in Nectar of Devotion, the 64 limbs of Krishna, 64 quality. First thing is Suramma Anga. Suramma Anga means every part of Krishna, even the hair, every moment it's becoming so attractive that you can stare, even Krishna can look at it. You will never be bored. Even Krishna will not be bored. It is every moment changes. You never saw before. The little thumb. Every part of Krishna is so unbelievable. When Vishwakarma made this palace, in the middle of the palace was beautiful pool. And Krishna was looking, such an extraordinarily beautiful bluish boy. Who is this? This is Chaitanya Leela, don't worry, I'm coming. This is how we have to grasp it. That this Krishna was so overwhelmed. He wanted to hug, he wanted to jump in the water. Rukmini smiled. Prabhu, and she started crying. Did you see? Yes, Prabhu, that is you. Oh, then he felt little embarrassment. That is me. Then she started crying. Then Krishna is asking, why are you crying? See, you don't understand, Prabhu, you are Supreme Lord, you don't understand. Hey, I am Supreme God, how can I not understand? I know past, I know present, I know future, I know everything. How can you say I don't understand? Explain me. He said, no, I cannot explain. If you really want to know, even Rukmini Devi in Dwarka, informing, Prabhu, only Srimati Radhika can explain you. How beautiful you are. How Lilamoy, how merciful you are. You are making us eternally happy to live with you, to serve you, allowing us to serve. This is our ultimate object. But inside Krishna is thinking, how can I embrace myself? I want to embrace. After the big meeting over with Uddhava, he's talking, all of a sudden, Satyabhama cleaned this pillar where the mirror was. Krishna saw this, another beautiful, handsome boy. He ran to embrace. After he embraced, he realized this is not a person, it's a pillar. Well, pillar is also a person there, but he wanted to embrace that blue. Most handsome. And he saw Uddhava. Uddhava says, Prabhu, you are the most beautiful. Then, oh, that was me. This is disturbing since long time. This is one way to look at it, how Krishna even attracted to his own self. But this is not enough. Why? Because Krishna has love for everybody in the whole creation. He does not have one-pointed love for himself. He loved to embrace to himself, but not, he also loves Srila Prabhupada. He also loved Srimati Radhika, all the gopis, all the coward boys. He loves every devotee. But all the Brajavashi has a one-pointed love. But there is some difference. Mother Jashoda loved Krishna, but Mother Jashoda also loved Nanda Maharaj, her maid servant, everybody who is cooking for this. She loves also the milk pot. You remember when Krishna was angry, he had to turn up milk, take care of the milk pot. So everybody's love is some or other towards Krishna, but has a little separated with others too. But only one personality has. One time Lord Krishna was sitting there, he saw, even I am attracted, even the leaves, trees are all saturated with fragrance coming out from my body. But it is astonishing that whenever this air carrying the aroma from this girl, this married girl Radha, I am overwhelmed, I get paralyzed. It's like overwhelmed me, it's so pleasing. It's like Prabhupada translate 10 million times in Chaitanya Charitamrita Adi Leela chapter 4. Vishaye jatiya sukh amar asad ama hoite koti gon ashrayar Allah. Asraye jatiya sukh paite mandhaye jatne asadite na kori upay. I am endeavoring so hard to get what she is getting. Why? Because I am satisfied But I found something most mystic, that whenever I see air touching or a fragrance coming or a particular form of Srimati Radhika, it overwhelms me. Srila Rupa Goswami Pad in Bhagavatam explains, in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, on the commentary of Bhagavatam, Srila Prabhupada quoted that verse in Bhagavatam. Brahmananda bhavedeshu cheto prarartha gunikrita noitam bhakti sukham bodhe paramannu tulam api. You are a human being in this earthly planet right now in Alachua. Do you know what is the ultimate happiness as a human being? Ask yourself, do you have these 7 things? Then you know. You are the only ruler of the whole world. Are you? No. If you are, then you ask, do you have no enemy? All enemies conquered? Then third, Prabhupada put this in Chitraketu's purport. So I picked up as a 7 numbers. Then, do you have a unlimited wealth that indispose anytime you need? 3 things. 4, do you know entire Veda? So if there is some drought or some disaster takes place, then you can counter by engaging the Brahmanas because you know the philosophy well. Do you have all the ministers, all the loyal officers are really dedicated, surrendered to you? They feel happy to serve you? Then next one, do you have a tremendous amount of strength, powerful, macho body? And last one is, you have to have a tremendous desire to enjoy like anything 24/7. If you have all these 7 intact, Loka Prabhu, then you know what is the enjoyment as a human being right now in this planet. And there was Chitraketu, there are many examples. It's not just given from sky philosophy, no, it's practically they exhibited this. If you have this, you multiply 100 times, then you will know what the Gandharva planet enjoy. You multiply 100 times, you know what is this is Tattva Upanishad explaining, how much the demigod enjoy. You multiply 100 times, how much the Prajapati enjoy. You multiply 100 times, how much Brahma enjoy. You multiply 100 times that enjoyment, then you will know what is Brahmananda. You multiply, Prabhupada translate, 1,000 trillion times. I don't know what is that number, but that's how Prabhupada translates. If you multiply that Brahmananda 1,000 trillion times, not even touching a particle of happiness in the spiritual world. Be greedy to become complete surrender to Prabhupada and Mahaprabhu's mercy and enter into spiritual world. But we have a 1 key only, not 2. Loving service. We want to surrender to Srila Prabhupada and loving service. Service is our eternal inheritance right. With this humbleness, surrender mode, we should enter. This idea is culminating to one thing, that Lord Krishna and Srimati Radhika's divine couple service is everything. But Bhagavan Krishna, I'm just going to end with this, that he found a very mystic, that when Srimati Radhika, anything comes through her is 10 million times more than he can enjoy by his own. So he developed a desire to enjoy that. But you cannot enjoy through that. You have to either beg, borrow or steal. So he tried to beg. There's a big past tense, but not today. He wanted to beg, but Radharani says no. He tried to borrow. She says no, because Lord Krishna's body is very soft. What Radharani's body, most softening. It is not for anybody. Radharani is solely for Lord Krishna's happiness. Her body has a highest form of resistance. She can fall on this marble floor 1,000,000 times every moment. Will not get scratched or anything. This is called Madhunaiku Mahabharata. There's a big chart, we don't have it here, huge chart. Nectar Devotion did give, Prabhupada did give. but we have to also spend time with those devotees who are into it. It has explanation very sweetly. Rupa Goswami Prabhupada gave very nicely that how to understand. It's very technical, but it's most sweet. Why I am bringing this point? Because that 10 million times more than Krishna enjoy, that Radhan is enjoying, this combination when came in a form called Mahaprabhu. He is kind of a Bill Gates, just an example. Don't think it's happened actually. It may happen if Mahaprabhu. Just imagine Bill Gates really became schizophrenic or crazy. He became so crazy he doesn't know anywhere. He happened to be in Alachua. And he told the driver to go away and he's walking. And anybody comes, he's giving a check and he's signing, no, nothing filled up. And he says, how much? You fill it up, whatever you want. If you really know Bill Gates, maybe you will be, take 1 billion, you will have a doubt. No, just 10,000. So according to your odhikar, according to your eligibility, Mahaprabhu is giving 10 billion times more than Bill Gates' money amount. But according to your eligibility, you can cash it. This is what Prabhupada says. According to your adhikar, you can cash. Not everybody will cash same amount because they have a doubt. Without Shraddha, you cannot enter into. Nityananda Prabhu is not giving free. Holy name is not free. He says Shraddha Mulle. You have to pay a price. You have to beg. What is the price? Shraddha, faith. How much you have. There is a Mathawala. You know Mathawala. Mathawala means he sells buttermilk. Buttermilk. Mathawala. So Mahaprabhu one time he is walking by. Did I jump on it? I'm going to come back to the Mayavadi story and then go to this one. I did not finish it. I have this problem, sorry. This Mayavadi, he was walking by, and this is Nimai. He is coming to give this Radha's prem towards Krishna. This Mayavadi is very proud. His disciples are just taking bath in the Ganges. Other side, remember we discussed yesterday how Mahaprabhu used to tease those girls. They used to put the ashram for Lord Shiva to sit. Mahaprabhu would sit there. Say, what do you have? Sweet, very good. Flower. What are you doing, Nimai? This is for worshipping Shiva. Why you want to worship Shiva and Ganges? They come from me. They're my servant. Why don't you worship me? Don't say this. It's bad. You are son of Brahman, but don't say like this. So they would, but Mahaprabhu would persist. You can worship me. Then they said, I'm going to complain. They said, we're going to complain to your father. Okay, you're threatening me, and I'm going to curse you. I'm the son of Brahman. I'll curse you what? You'll get an old, ugly husband. Or
co-wives.
6 or 10 co-wives. Which one you want? But anyway, they did not. They were scared. They know his power. Brahmanas, those days, Vedic culture respected Brahman. So they did not. But this lady, she heard this. She was a little grouchy. So she coming other side, one side man take bath, one side old lady takes bath. So Nimai with his boys, they said, hey, you want to see a fun? Come. So they all went, but they don't see each other, little far distance. So he said, run with me. He took the sannyasi cloth, but this is from the story. They took the sannyasi cloth and took it to the ladies' side and took the ladies' cloth and took it to the sannyasi side. So the Mayavadi sannyasi, he got up, he's wiping with the gamcha, finished, done, now he's going to put on, he was a little oblivious. Mayavadi, they have to be oblivious. So he wrapped up his cloth with the shari. And then after a while he realized, I'm with a shari, sannyasi walking with shari. But it is very awkward, you'll never see it here. But it was very aware. And Nima is laughing with the boys, and boys are laughing. This is very funny, sannyasi is walking with lady shari. And the ladies, they thought, what happened, Mark? But anyway, they need to dry, so they put on sannyasi cloth. The lady walking with sannyasi cloth, and they were so upset with Nimai. Why did Nimai do this? He has so much mercy, so much affection for this Mayavadi. These Mayavadi never want to think any form of God. They worship like a crossing the river with a boat. The boat is the form of God. They think you worship God just to cross the material ocean to get the object of your merging. This conception is so corrupted. Mahaprabhu would trick him. This Mayavadi, with his follower, whole life he felt humiliated for this. And he merged into Mahaprabhu's Radha Darshan. This is not a joke. Mahaprabhu is so merciful. Search for Mahaprabhu's mercy, you will be so happy. You will fall in love. Find any qualification or no qualification, Mahaprabhu is there for you. So this Mathawala, buttermilk, he makes butter. And he carries the butter to sell the market, and then he will make some money to buy some food for his family. So then, on the way, Mahaprabhu with Balabhadra Bhattacharya and Rajput Krishnadas, no, Rajput Krishnadas was not there. The Sonoriya Brahman was there, and they are just walking that part of this Vrindavan forest. And then one place Mahaprabhu was in ecstasy, and he ran because he's seen Krishna coming and disappearing. He's in the mood of everybody. Srimati Radhika.
Srimati Radhika.
You meet him at that time, his glance, Abhay Prabhu put this, he threw away his blessing by his glance, by his word, by his feeling towards that soul. But nobody knows, but he's giving that Radha's mood. What happened? Why I'm bringing this? Because the previous story, I'm going to come back to buttermilk, that when we understand the 10 million times more happiness, relishment that Srimati Radhika enjoyed, Krishna desired, now he came as a Lord Chaitanya, he is relishing. So okay, God is relishing, what got to do with me? Guess what got to do with you? You come in contact with him through Prabhupada or through your spiritual master, through Sadhu Guru Shastra. Somewhere you come through some sadhu. You will guaranteed getting the same intimacy according to your eligibility that Rupa Goswami as a Rupa Manjari gets. How? The proportion to the attachment every Manjari in the spiritual world has towards Srimati Radhika, who always enjoying in the company of Sri Krishna. It flows tremendous power in the heart of those Manjaris. When Mahaprabhu is relishing, he is entering into Sri Rangam. Those devotees never saw a personality like this. Somebody thought it's Shiva, somebody thought some god, some demigod, some great personality. But something was common, something was uncommon. You know, in South India until Mahaprabhu, they did not know how to do kirtan. They only chant Sahasra Shisha Purusha Sahasraksha Sahasrabhasa Bhumi Vishyato Vritta Tastita Chandalam. Very nice. But they didn't know kirtan. So Mahaprabhu went, this is one of the reasons why he started kirtan. When Mahaprabhu went there, those devotees, they are very nice devotees, Aishwarjamay Bhakta. But when they saw Mahaprabhu first time in their life, they experienced something. What? They started chanting Krishna's name. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Not only that, they did not shed tears in front of the deity. You're not supposed to cry in front of the deity. That's all right in the temple, because we follow Prabhupada. Prabhupada was leading kirtan in San Francisco, I was told. And Gargamuni, yes, Brahmananda Guru's brother. Gargamuni Maharaj, he was a Jaiva Maharaj, he felt little, uncomfortable. Because everybody started crying. Prabhupada was leading kirtan and they started crying. And he thought that was a little not comfortable or something, and then he went outside and sat down. Where even the new people came in the temple, they also had shedding tears. Just because of Prabhupada's invoking Lord Chaitanya through his heart, dispersing to every hearts that were there in that assembly. They all started crying. After everything is over, Prabhupada asked Gorgamuni Maharaj, did you like it? Yeah, but I felt awkward, so I went outside. What was the awkward? He said, well, everybody started crying. Well, that's what our movement is for. Our movement, Prabhupada said, for crying for Krishna. Gauranga, Gauranga, Gauranga. We should cry. We should cry for Prabhupada. Then our attachment, Prabhupada will transfer to Mahaprabhu. Then Mahaprabhu will transfer to Radha Krishna. This is the line. We should cry for him first. Instead of crying for Radha Krishna, we should cry for Prabhupada. Cry for your spiritual master. Then, this is automatically, don't think he is not here. Prabhupada is here. They are in Shuddha Sattva platform. Shuddha Sattva is everywhere. Just like Prahlad Maharaj and Hiranyakashipu. Prahlad Maharaj saw Krishna everywhere. Similarly, Prabhupada can be everywhere, provided you have an affection for him, provided you have a respect and you follow him. Then you will have access anywhere. You put a little photo of him, you offer it, he can accept through that photo. This is truth. Dhaneshwar Prabhu asked this to Prabhupada, and Prabhupada said, I am always meditating, I am always with my Guru Maharaj, so you can do the same thing. So when I offer, he accepts, so you can do the same thing. Just like simple. If we have a feeling for Prabhupada, if we have a feeling for our spiritual master, then they will be there. Prabhupada will be there and he will accept. But if I don't, then I will ring the bell, he may take, he may not take. I may offer nice food to Radha Shyamsundar, I don't know they will ever take from me. But because Prabhupada has a love, if I serve under him, because of he has a love, they are bound to take. So I will be benefited. This is so nice. This process is so sublime, so sweet. We have access. We should know how to get it.
I like it.
So Mahaprabhu at that time he made entire temple shedding tears and cry for Gauranga. It is Gauranga, Radha Krishna. So it's like this. So Mathawala, he was carrying this big pot of, like this kind of a clay pot. Clay pot in India, they carry clay pot. So he saw a sannyasi sitting under a tree and crying. So he thought, I heard from the scriptures, he's just a karmi, he's not a devotee. He's a karmi. He wants to make money, he wants to serve sannyasi, you know why? Because your profit will be double or 10 times. This is a calculation. This is true also. When you see sannyasi like Sripat Varsana Maharaj, do something to please him, you will get double. But this karmi. But if you do something to please him, you will get bhakti. Don't go as a karmi, go as a devotee. It is very nice. So Maharaj permitted me to speak, that's why I'm speaking. So he told me in the morning, he wants me to. So with his permission I'm speaking. So the Mathawala, he said, oh sannyasi. I'll finish it in 3 minutes. Oh. I'm sorry. So then this Mathawala, I'm sorry, I haven't started yet, I thought I would. But the Mathawala, he was sitting there, he's saying, Sannyasi Thakur, please take this, please take this. I don't need, I'm a sannyasi, I don't have money. Well, I heard I must serve sannyasi. He didn't say why, because he knows why, because he wants to get more profit. No, but you have to take. No, I'm not hungry. No, please take. You are the first sannyasi I saw, first sadhu I saw. I want before I go to market. Mahaprabhu say, I'm not hungry, I don't need, I don't have money. You don't have to pay. How much you want? Take whatever you want. So then he was very happy. Mahaprabhu took it. But the Mathawala, he was not thinking. He saw from far some noise, something, so he was a little distracted. When this sannyasi took, then he turned back, said, you're done? Hey, you drank the whole thing. How did you do that? I never saw a human being drink like this. He's talking about Chaitanya, he didn't realize. How did you do that? Now what will happen to my family? Who will feed them? Oh, Oh God, what happened to my life? Now I'll be starving till tomorrow. What am I going to tell? I was trying to serve the sannyasi for a little bit. I didn't know sannyasi take everything. I gave a little check to Jaiva Maharaj one time. I'm sorry Maharaj, little bit. He said, why little bit? You can write everything you have. I was like, wow, these sannyasis are really good. They're follower of Mahaprabhu. It's true. So that time, don't try to trick sannyasi. Just say humbly, Maharaj, that's what I feel like to give. So honesty is best. So Mahaprabhu, God is Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. This Matarwala is crying. Nothing is happening. He's crying, lamenting. All of a sudden, few people are walking by. He said, oh, hey, why you are crying? Did you see a sannyasi? Said, you are with the sannyasi. Oh, you have saved my life. Pay me. He ate everything. You have to pay for me. Otherwise, I don't have any money. I cannot feed my family. What do you mean, pay? Well, I gave him little bit, but he took the whole pot. I did not realize. If he doesn't, did he give him money? He said, no. So if some beggar, who follows the beggar? Who follows the beggar?
Beggars.
The other beggars. So how do you expect us to have money when our leader doesn't have money? So they did not have buttermilk wala, very sad and very upset, and then he didn't know what to do. He's crying. He started crying and thinking, oh God, what did I do? I heard that I get benefit. Do I get benefit? I don't get benefit. Yeah, I got benefit, no food. And my wife, oh, I cannot think. She would like say, get out from here, go get some money. He was so depressed and thinking, why did sannyasi do that? How did he drink? He's so absorbed with Lord Chaitanya's form. He went home. He put the pot. He didn't want to say anything. His wife said, oh, you came so early. You okay? No, I'm sad. Oh, you okay? What's going on? So she is compassionate but didn't pay so much attention. The children say, oh, Baba is back, his father is back. So then he's depressed. He went in the garden, in the backside. He's thinking. His wife comes back. Wow, what happened? What happened? You tell us. She fell at the feet. She never fell at the feet. So his husband said, why? Oh my dear husband, I love you. She never said I love you. In Indian culture, generally they don't say. In America, you don't say I know. In Indian culture, they don't say. It's like a very private. You don't say in front of her. She's like crazy. She said, you are real, my husband. How whole life will be like a rich? He has no idea what she's talking. So after a while, she brought him, pulled him inside the house, where the pot is full of, just like the fruit seller lady, filled with diamonds and gold and gems and jewelry. When he saw, he fainted. He could not believe it. What is this? Then she was so worried. Now husband is dying, the wealth, what to take care? So he told the children, hide it. She went outside to call the neighbor, come, my husband is sick all of a sudden. So they brought some medicine, put some water on the face, revive him. He comes out of it. Says, Sannyasi, Chaitanya. They called him Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya. He went so crazy, he could not understand any word of anybody. He just went crazy, literally crazy. The whole life, if that family just cash that wealth they got, it will take at least 10 generations to fill it up. Now you're thinking, that's a good gift. No, this is not a good gift. This is a bribery, material. What they got is that man feeling now ecstasy. His heart melted and he cried and he repented. I was blaming you. I was accusing you. Please forgive me. I would not do this to you. Please, Sannyasi, I want to see you. He went crazy in the forest. He was looking for which way he went. He went this way, that way, screaming, crying, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya. That's the only word he heard from the other devotees, calling this. Did you see Sri Krishna Chaitanya, the Sannyasi? He didn't pay attention, but now he remembered. He was so much intense that he was going here, there, and anybody, anything touching, they started shedding tears. This man instantly got this feeling of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's, that in the mood of Srimati Radhika's. This is the highest object of every soul can ever imagine or dream. I haven't experienced. Those who have experienced like Prabhupada, they have no other intention just to give us. So we should embrace it. But first thing is we should start appreciating. Appreciate every devotee that helps you in your spiritual life. Appreciate, glorify them. Then you will be able to appreciate Prabhupada's mercy. We want to thank to Tamahar Prabhu, Mother Mukhya, Keshav Prabhu, the management, and the listener, and the speaker, and the temple facility. 4 entity gets benefit every time we glorify. And we want to also thank to Maharaj for inspiring us. Gaur Premanande, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. I would like to just chant for 1 minute, please join. I could not.
4 palanquin carriers up here before he starts chanting?
Sure, 4 palanquin carrier. Come on, jump. You're going to carry Gaurnitai. But be a little macho, so this way it's
And
I thought it was already said. Any more?
we have 4 that are pre-picked. It's not that somebody can't come up.
Is that okay?
We've got 4 that are pre-picked. I'm asking for those 4 individuals.
Oh. Kabe Sri Chaitanya More Bonita are going there, you can all go there. There will be nice homa, and we can join there with picnic. Hare Krishna.